Yo, what is going on, guys? All right, back with another Destiny 2 vid. I just want to say thank you for the vid that I did on my channel. The last one, it did really well. I'm very happy about it. But I'm going to go straight into this vid. So today I'm going to be talking about the TICCUS or the TICCUS Divination, however you want to say the name. This is an exotic bow that was introduced a couple of seasons ago with the season pass. So you can only get this from the Monument of Light now. Now this bow is I actually never used it during Season of the Splicer because I didn't really know about it too much. But then once the Overload bow came out, I started using bows a bit more, and this bow is actually, really cool. But I have heard that I think its Lawn Monarch is a lot better than this bow, and it's a lot easier to use this bow. But I think this bow is really cool. So going straight into it about what this bow can do, causality arrows fired while aiming down sights cause sacred flames to instantly detonate. Precision hits with perfectly drawn arrows increase the power of this destination. Sacred Flame. Hip firing this weapon fires multiple tracking projectiles. Targets marked by these projectiles explode upon death or when struck by another Sacred Flame's explosion. So it's pretty much two things going on here, but Sacred Flame is pretty much what allows this bow to do what it is doing. So basically, if you hip fire the weapon, you can see that it's going to mark enemies, and it marks up to 3 enemies. And you don't even have to hold back the ball all the way. You can just fire it and it will track the enemies. It has really, really good tracking. And then once you do that, the enemies will kind of be lit up. It's not exactly a burn, but they will take damage. And then once you draw the bow all the way back and you hit an enemy with that, it'll cause those arrows on that enemy to explode. And it actually does a lot of damage, and it actually is really, really good for ad clear. So if you haven't got this yet, definitely try to take a look at it. It is also works well with Warmind cells, even though now they have been nerfed. So that's completely up to you if you want to use that. And then if you want to get the catalyst just makes the weapon a whole lot better. It does have some pretty boring steps to complete. I mean, most of it's easy, but once you get to the part where you have to kill 50 Guardians, probably gonna have to do that on momentum control. It's just, so bows are one-hit kills. It's usable, but it's kind of slow. It's kind of hard to use it in PvP, regular PvP, because you got to make sure pretty much once you do the tracking thing and then you shoot the bow, you're probably going to be dead already, so you got to sneak up on people. But other than that, it's worth it. If you like the bow, it's worth it to get the catalyst for it. It just makes the weapon a whole lot better. Now, my thoughts on the bow is I think it's a pretty cool bow. I love using it for ad clearing. I actually used it in Vault of Glass for pretty much all the encounters, and it did really well. And just to let you know, it does work well with stunning Overload champions, because you don't even have to draw the bow all the way back. You do, but even the little shots will just the hip firing will stun Overload champions. So it's pretty easy to stun Overloads. But get it for the ad clear. It is definitely good to use it in Nightfalls if you want to use it. Other people are rocking different stuff, but I highly recommend the weapon. It's really cool. The arrows look really cool. I don't know if there's an ornament for it, but the way this thing looks, it just looks really cool as hell. So definitely go check it out, you guys. It's definitely worth it in my opinion. Other than that, it's not really worth using for boss clearing. It's a bow, it's a primary. It's meant more for ads. And since we have unlimited ammo now, it's just ridiculous. If you want to use this on a hunter with Oath Keepers, so you don't have to so you can have unlimited draw time, because sometimes I do find myself just holding the weapon down and pretty much it messes up your draw. And I heard that if you have the catalyst, it messes up your causality arrow stack if you fail the draw. So being a hunter with Oath Keeper definitely does help that out in that regard, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And if you want to increase the damage more, you can have Charge with Light, Font of Might, with the Elemental Wells to give you more damage. Just make sure you're using a solar subclass to enhance that damage. So it is definitely good for ad clearing. It's really good. It's really fun to use. I don't have Lawn Monarch yet, but that's because I don't have Forsaking. So that's probably on part my fault. But other than that, the weapon is really fun to use. I highly suggest it. If you have the exotic cipher, definitely check it out. There's definitely a lot of better stuff you can get with the exotic cipher, but this is definitely a cool weapon to have. If you don't have nothing, else to have, or you don't have nothing else to spend your exotic cipher on, it's definitely worth it. I'd rather get this than the I was supposed to get Jotun, but I'll wait on that for a bit. But other than that, definitely worth it, you guys. Definitely check the weapon out. And that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, you guys, thanks a lot for the support on the other video that I did upload. It was 2 weeks ago, and I have been busy, but I'm trying to work around my schedule to upload a bit more frequently now, not 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I'm pretty much going to try to do at least 1 or 2 videos every week. And hopefully if I progress from there, it should, be a lot more different down the road. But that is up to you guys. Well, it's not really up to you guys. It's up to me, because I'll keep pumping up the videos no matter what. But please drop a like, subscribe, and a comment for my video. And I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Take care.